Hello everybody, I'm PsyStarcraft and welcome to Spelunky. Newest game just released minutes ago on Steam. Have seen it streamed, have not played it myself. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's basically a dungeon diving type game where you just dig deeper and deeper, try to find tons of gold and stuff like that. And yeah, this is me setting my controls. I actually played through this live, doing commentary and stuff like that, and then I realized my microphone wasn't even on. So I played like through so much footage of this game, only to be, unfortunately, let down. But we are going to start off with the tutorial. This is me trying to figure out the controls. If you guys are using a gamepad and it's not being detected by Spelunky for any reason, make sure to switch it over to the X setting. I have a Logitech wireless F710, and there's a D setting and an X setting. I'm not sure what the difference is, to be honest, but switching it over to the X setting ended up getting it to work. So just in case you need to troubleshoot that, now you know. This part is going to be skipped momentarily. Do not worry. Should be done any minute now. Or I forgot to record. Shit! Oh, there we go. Now we're going back to how to play. Okay. I totally forget what I was saying at all these parts. But anyway, there's basically just a couple mechanics in this game. You can run, you can jump, you can use ropes to get up to places, you can use bombs to get into places, and you get various weapons. It's a little bit like Super Meat Boy, where you get random items just scattered out throughout the world that improve certain parts of your character. Like maybe you can float, or you can jump further, or you can kill enemies with different weapons and stuff like that. And in every floor, there is one creature that you can rescue, in addition to all the other random stuff. And that creature, I chose it to be a dog. You can choose it to be like a girl or a guy or something, but I chose it to be a dog. And when you rescue that creature, you actually get a bonus health. You start out with 4 health in this game. And as far as I know, the only way to get your health back is to rescue that dog or the damsel every floor. So this is me just checking out the leaderboards. Now, the way apparently Spelunky works as far as leaderboards go is you get 1 playthrough per day. You can see it's the daily challenge right there, where you can try to go for a record, and that record shows up on the leaderboard. Everything else, the adventure, the death match, they don't show up on the leaderboard. So those are pretty much just for fun, just to practice. And when you play your daily challenge, man, you gotta take that shit seriously, because people, they're gonna be good. You know that they're gonna be good. What are my levels at?
Oh, hey, look at me, screwing up again, using the wrong microphone to record. Damn, I am just so good at life today, aren't I? Now the levels are probably really low, too. Let's find out. Levels 20. Let's do a 20 boost. I don't even know. I don't even know right now. What is happening? Fuck me. Okay, I think we are all set. Volume should be good. Hopefully you stuck with me this far. So this first video is basically just going to be the tutorial. Greetings, my name is Yang, and this is my journal, Dusty Traps and Rumors of Amazing Treasures, yada yada. Something very strange. The layout seems to change every time. So it's kind of like Rogue Legacy, where they use the lore of the prince to really tell you what's going on in the castle, the different mechanics of the game itself, and stuff like that. So this little crazy Asian dude is basically just your tour guide for the first 3 levels. Tutorial number 1, you can see, is the name of the cave. And here's me jumping around. You can whip, you can jump, you can run and jump, you can grab onto ledges, stuff like that. And actually, this is me changing. I'm just gonna be like, this is me the entire time. This is me changing the run button because it just didn't feel right as the right trigger. I wanted it as the right button. I'm using basically it's the same as the Xbox controller. Essentially, it's shaped like a PS3 controller, but its buttons are. I guess the PS3 has those buttons too. So it's basically a PS3 controller. And every time you encounter a snake or any kind of enemy, you can bring up your journal and you can see some information about it. A lot of the information is pretty self-explanatory. You don't really need to bring up your journal. It's not very useful, but you can. And of course the tutorial is going to be telling you how to run and jump, grabbing onto ledges. Different gems are worth different amounts. So far I know that the rubies are worth 1,600 and sapphires are worth 1,200. I'm not sure if those increase at all as you progress down further and further, because I know as you go further down, the stuff is worth a lot more money. So and this part actually scared me. I wasn't sure if spikes kill you if you jump on them, because some games they do, like Boshi or Mega Man. But I mean, the only way to get that ruby without using a bomb, which I don't have any because of the tutorial level, is to walk past the spikes, walk like through them, like in real life. You can just kind of, you know, move past them, and it looks exactly like I can do that. So I'm just gonna go on and mosey over and get that ruby. Of course, collecting stuff for the tutorial probably isn't super necessary. Going backwards for some reason. Where am I going? I don't even know. I must have missed a portion in the beginning. Jump! Couple gold pieces. Oh, it's going to teach me how to climb a ladder because that's so useful. No one knows how to climb ladders in any games. Thank God it taught me how to do that. And there's a TNT crate above me or something like that. I'm not quite sure what that is. The block above me that you see there can actually be pushed if you want to, if you need to push it. And finally I should be progressing through. And let me just speed this up a little bit, just to get rid of the tutorial pretty fast, just to give you guys an idea about what the game is about, and if you want to play it or not, or if you want to watch it or not. So I'm going to speed this up. If you do want to see the playlist of my Spelunky adventures, you will see the annotation in the top left or top right in this video, and also I will have it in the description. Alright, that's much better. I like the speed. So this is still the tutorial. It's telling you that you can actually press down and X to pick things up. So I'm picking this up, and I'm going to drop it onto these spikes. But unfortunately, that's not really what they were trying to portray by the whole down X thing. They were just telling you that you could pick stuff up, and so what I chose to do is blow everything up instead. And now I can't get back up, so I have to use a hook. Hook can be used anywhere in the dungeon, and it has a certain range. It doesn't always go straight up to the top. You know, certain ways you can kill enemies is to throw rocks at them, as you can see I'm trying to do here. And you can aim the rocks 3 ways. You can press down to throw them down, you can just do neutral throw, and you can hold up to throw them up. And that's basically what I'm finding out there, just trying to find the different levels of throwing that I can accomplish with these silly little rocks. And of course you can jump on enemies, most enemies anyway. I haven't encountered any enemies you can't jump on. And you can also use your whip just with your normal attack button. And here's a shop. You can purchase stuff from the shop. What am I going to do? I'm going to choose to blow this guy up in typical Psy fashion. So I blow him up. I collect all the items that he was selling. I got them for free. And now I'm going to try to run away, but unfortunately I jump on his head. He goes unconscious for a second, and then he shoots me in the face. So luckily, let's try that again. Luckily in the tutorial, they give you a lot of leeway. They just let you continue on the tutorial level. Whereas in a normal Spelunky mission, yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. When you die, you're dead, man. You lose all your points. You lose all your items. You gotta start all over from scratch. And in addition to the dogs that you can pick up, there are going to be these occasional treasures. You can see the value is 5,000. So if I bring that to the door, I'm assuming I get 5,000. I don't actually know if I get that done this time. But I'd say using a rope is definitely worth 5,000 gold. So let's see if I can get this gold skull guy. Oh, looks like I just dropped on some spikes, and I just dropped myself down onto some spikes. Man, my live commentary was so good. I wish I would have not been an idiot about recording it. But, you know, that's basically what I do, basically whenever I try anything, basically. So trying to throw some rocks down to trigger the trap. The traps are just triggered by any line of sight across it. You don't have to, like, step on a pressure plate or anything special like that. And the cool thing about these skulls is you can actually use them to kill enemies, which is what I have been doing in the last couple seconds here. Taking those down, and plus 5,000 for putting that into there. And now I'm backtracking to see exactly what the dog gives me, pushing my way through. And actually, you want to see if bombs can destroy these pushables. They actually can. So if you have a bomb, you can destroy those things. And I do have the puppy. It's such a cute little puppy. I love it. Oh no, puppy, you're dying on the spikes. No. Luckily, I have 13 bombs because I killed the shop guy, which is definitely something I'm going to do on the reg, because, man, you get a lot of supplies from the shop guys, and a lot of times, you know, you need a bomb or a rope to get a couple thousand gold, and if you have like 15 bombs, totally worth it. So worth it. Trying to check out my journal, see what it updated with, and put the dog in. And when you put the dog in, after this little quick tutorial update, when you put the dog in, it actually gives you a life, so that's a very important thing to do. I'm not sure if you can go above 4 lives, but that's basically it for the tutorial, guys. Now you know what to expect when I actually start playing Spelunky. So I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Again, the playlist can be found in the description or the annotations. Let me know what kind of content and what kind of commentary you want to see out of this game. Thanks for watching.